Welcome, fellow explorers of the past. Today we journey into the heart of ancient Egypt. Beyond the pyramids, into the shadows where secrets linger. For millennia, the Nile has witnessed the rise and fall of a civilization that still captivates us. Beneath the sands lie stories seldom told, rituals, mysteries, and truths more complex and unsettling than legend admits. We'll uncover forbidden ceremonies, the brutal realities of mummification, and the enduring enigma of lost tombs. The sands are shifting. Let's reveal the secrets of ancient Egypt together. Ancient Egypt's power flowed from its gods, a belief system intricately woven into every aspect of their lives. Their deities were not distant figures, but active participants in the world, influencing everything from the Nile's flood to the pharaoh's reign. But the most potent rituals, the ones that truly shaped the destiny of the kingdom, happened in secret, far from prying eyes, deep within the temple walls. These were the sacred spaces where the veil between the mortal and divine was at its thinnest. By flickering lamplight, casting long, dancing shadows, priests and pharaohs, the intermediaries between humanity and the gods, performed elaborate ceremonies, chanting ancient hymns, their voices echoing through the stone corridors, burning incense, its fragrant smoke swirling upwards, carrying prayers to the heavens, invoking deities by name, beseeching them for favor and protection, and wielding magic, the unseen force that permeated the cosmos, to protect Egypt's fate from chaos and ensure its continued prosperity. Some rites were symbolic gestures, offerings of food and drink representing gratitude and respect. Others hinted at darker arts, practices shrouded in mystery and whispered about in hushed tones. Effigies cursed with ill fortune, amulets empowered with protective energies, safeguarding against evil and forbidden knowledge, secrets of the universe, guarded at all costs from those deemed unworthy. Only the initiated, those who had undergone rigorous training and proven their devotion, could witness these sacred acts. Secrecy was absolute, a matter of life and death. And the penalty for intrusion, for violating the sanctity of the temple, was severe, often involving agonizing death and eternal damnation. The deeper one ventured into the temple's labyrinthine depths, the greater the mystery, the more profound the sense of the sacred, each chamber a step closer to the divine presence, to the heart of Egyptian spirituality. What truly transpired in those hidden sanctums, in the presence of the gods? We may never fully know the extent of their rituals, but their legacy endures, etched in stone and whispered in the fragments left behind. These rituals, these sacred performances, were Egypt's spiritual engine, the driving force behind its power and longevity, negotiating with the gods in darkness and awe, seeking to maintain the delicate balance between the mortal and divine realms. For the ancient Egyptians, the concept of death was far from a full stop. Death was perceived as a transformative journey, a passage to a new existence rather than a definitive end. It was a transition into the afterlife, a realm they believed mirrored their earthly lives. Central to this journey was the Book of the Dead. These were personalized scrolls, carefully crafted and filled with spells, incantations, and prayers. They were designed to guide souls through the treacherous perils and challenges that awaited them in the afterlife. These sacred texts, meticulously placed within tombs, offered vital protection from malevolent monsters and unseen forces, helped the soul navigate the complexities of the underworld and ultimately transform, and ensured a fair and just judgment before Osiris, the god of the afterlife. Through these spells, the deceased hoped to reanimate their limbs, restoring their physical form, ward off the horrors of decapitation, ensuring their eternal wholeness, and confidently declare their innocence in the negative confession, a crucial step in passing into the afterlife. Of course, only the wealthy and privileged could afford these elaborate and richly decorated versions. Others, less fortunate, had to make do with simpler versions, reflecting the social stratification that extended even into death. The Book of the Dead offers a fascinating glimpse into a world where magic, ritual, and the power of writing were believed to shape one's destiny, suggesting that the afterlife was not a passive state, but rather an epic adventure filled with trials and transformations. These ancient scrolls are far more than just historical relics. They serve as intimate and personal guides, offering profound insights into a civilization's deepest hopes, most profound fears, and unwavering beliefs. Mummification, an ancient practice steeped in ritual and belief, is perhaps one of the most iconic symbols of ancient Egypt. But beneath the golden masks and elaborate sarcophagi, the process of mummification was surprisingly invasive and at times undeniably gruesome. It was a delicate dance between preserving the body and preparing the soul for its journey into the afterlife. The embalmers, skilled artisans in their own right, began by removing the brain through the nasal cavity, a procedure that seems shocking to modern sensibilities. This delicate process involved specialized tools to carefully extract the brain matter, which was then discarded, deemed unnecessary for the afterlife. Next, they carefully extracted the internal organs, preserving each one individually in canopic jars, ensuring their safe passage to the next world. Each jar, holding a specific organ, was guarded by one of the four sons of Horus, powerful deities offering protection. Interestingly, the heart stayed inside the body, considered vital for judgment in the afterlife, where it would be weighed against the feather of Ma'at. The body was then meticulously cleansed and packed in natron, a naturally occurring salt, for a period of 40 days, to thoroughly dehydrate the remains. Following this, the body was washed again and then carefully anointed with fragrant oils. Cavities were filled with linen and other materials to restore its natural shape, and the incisions were sewn closed and protected with powerful amulets. Finally, with great care and reverence, the body was wrapped in layers upon layers of fine linen, with protective charms and amulets placed strategically between the layers for magical protection on its journey. This elaborate and time-consuming 70-day process stands as a testament to the Egyptians' unwavering devotion to the concept of eternal life. Behind the seemingly serene and peaceful wrappings lies a complex story of faith, burgeoning scientific understanding, and humanity's enduring quest for immortality. The Curse of the Pharaohs, Tales of Doom for Tomb Intruders, has fascinated us for generations. Ancient Egyptians believed in protective spells. Some tombs warned of divine retribution for desecrators. The legend exploded after Tutankhamun's tomb was opened and several deaths followed, though most were coincidental or explainable by science. Mold, bacteria, and the power of suggestion likely played a role, but the myth endures. These stories reflect our awe and fear of disturbing the dead and the mysteries they guard. In seeking eternity, the pharaohs ensured their power would haunt us forever. Egypt's sands still hide countless secrets, lost tombs, hidden chambers, and treasures of knowledge. The Valley of the Kings and the pyramids may yet yield new discoveries, as modern technology reveals anomalies and unexplored corridors. Beyond royalty, vast necropolises hold the stories of nobles and artisans, many untouched. For archaeologists, the real treasure is knowledge, funerary practices, daily life, and lost texts that could rewrite history. Each find is a piece of a colossal puzzle preserved by the patient desert. The quest continues, driven by our fascination and the promise of revelation. Egypt's greatest secrets may still lie beneath the sands, waiting for discovery. The story is far from over. Egypt's priests were more than religious leaders. They were scholars, healers, and guardians of secret knowledge. Temples like Karnak were centers of power where only the initiated accessed the deepest mysteries. Priests maintained cosmic order, advised pharaohs, and managed vast resources, their influence sometimes rivaling the kings. Their knowledge, astronomy, medicine, ritual was closely guarded, passed through generations. The rise of powerful cults like Amun's shows how sacred knowledge could become political might. These priesthoods weren't secret societies in the modern sense, but their exclusivity and wisdom set them apart. Their legacy is a profound tradition of learning and mystery that shaped Egypt and still fascinates us. The Great Sphinx of Giza lion's body, human face, remains one of Egypt's greatest enigmas. Its origins, purpose, and age are still debated. Some suggest it predates the pharaohs, others link it to Khafra. Erosion patterns and hidden chambers detected by modern scans fuel speculation about lost knowledge beneath its paws. Was it a guardian, a solar symbol, or something more? Its disproportionate head hints at possible recarving, adding to the mystery. The Sphinx stands as a timeless riddle, daring us to uncover the truths it has guarded for millennia. Our journey through ancient Egypt's shadows ends. For now, we've explored forbidden rituals, mummification, curses, lost tombs, secret priesthoods, and the Sphinx's riddle. Each mystery deepens our fascination with this extraordinary civilization. Which secret surprised you most? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more journeys into the unknown. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring. The sands still hold many stories yet to be told.